Happy Wednesday, gang. How you all doing? Look how high the tide is right now. Just a reminder for anybody that lives around the water and stuff. We know, if you don't know by now, that the tide is higher with the new moons and the full moons, then I'm going to let you know that, right? So the energy of these moons always starts to come in, a little earlier, okay? So the full moon's on the 5th. Now the 5th's not that far away. And every day the tide will get a little bit higher as we're getting to that. And then, throw the winds on it, which pushes up the water even more. And then any storms or anything or any kind of weather patterns creep and just aggravate it. Just keep that in mind, especially those of you like me that are on barrier islands. Start paying attention to where the water comes up, because it's going to be coming up. And then I thought, too, I want to remind you all, I know we're going through a lot in this country. I'm looking at the flag, can you see the ends? It's kind of withering away, right? It's withered and tattered. It's been beaten up a bit between the weather and things going on. I think that's how a lot of people feel right now, right? About some things that are going on around in the country and stuff. And I just want to remind everyone to make sure you have a mental health check-in with yourself, okay? And don't forget to breathe. I know we will all get through it, right? Things always seem to get worse before they get better. And but we're strong. We're all survivors. And this too shall pass, so to speak, right? I'm chilling, having a coffee, listening to some stuff. And I went to Wawa because I have lots of points. And I got an email. And basically, they're changing the rules, so it's almost like use them or lose them. So I'm like, well, let me go get a coffee on Wawa, seeing as most of my points were from buying eggs, because when we were going through that egg hike, Wawa was one of the cheapest for eggs, right? And I eat a lot of eggs. But anyway, I hope you're all having a good day. And I hope that everyone in Jamaica and Cuba and these areas that got plummeted with this hurricane are getting their bearings together, right? To get ready for the cleanup and to actually take in all the damage that was actually done. Because quite honestly, no matter what you're all hearing right now or seeing, it's going to take a few days to really take it all in and really see what happened as a result of it. Okay? Let that be a reminder for all of us, I guess. But I hope you're having a good Wednesday. Today's like one of them days, when we say, like, where people say, I feel like the weather. Yeah, today's like one of those days. And it really is for me, because when you have some issues in your body and stuff like I do, the weather definitely makes a big impact on it. And that's why it's important to find a way to keep moving, right? With the weather change, my workout routine and stuff, it really changes drastically. Because the change in the season and the cold just makes it more difficult. And it's very frustrating to me. It's very frustrating because my mental wants to keep doing and doing and doing, and my body's saying other things sometimes, right? But I push through it. At the end of the day, you have to have a little bit of discipline, and you have to have some kind of pain tolerance, because I'm here to tell you, and I don't take any meds no more because they were killing me with them. But what I will tell you is, even with them, you can't cure pain. You can't. It will never 100% go away like that. So if you're thinking popping another pill or trying the newest one on the market, it's not going to work. Move your body. Move your body. I got to be honest, that is what helps the most. And I know to some it sounds like a catch-22, and it really is. But it's like once you get started, you will start to see the difference and the impact it will have on your life. You know, I mean, yeah, there's days that my pain is like, could be through the roof sometimes, you know. And then I can go a really long time with none. But I have a really high tolerance because I've been doing that most of my life. So my tolerance is very, very high. And I just always had that attitude that I would not let it sit me down, right? That I would do the best that I could to control it and not have my health or circumstances or whatever control me, right? And again, because and that is part of your mindset, right? It's part of your mindset. You think, oh my God, I got diagnosed with something, and it's like, oh, it's the end, and it's not. Are you going to have to learn how to manage it in different things? Absolutely. And some of the things out there can absolutely be reversed. So it all starts with you at the end of the day. Okay. All right. So happy wet Wednesday. I don't know. The weather kind of didn't know what it wanted to do here. A couple times the sun popped out, and then it spritzed a little bit, and now it's just really gray and windy, and you know, it's perfect soup weather. It's right. This is comfort food weather. It just is. It is what it is. It's a part of nature. It's a part of our circadian rhythm and stuff, you know. It's a way, it helps keep your body warm. So if you find yourself craving the comfort foods at this time of the year, that's exactly why. It's just we go with the circadian rhythm of the seasons, and it's those warming foods and things, right? That's why with the pumpkin and the squashes and stuff, right? They have that warming effect. But anyway, you all have a great day. And please, no matter what issues you're dealing with, know that you'll get through it, right? This too shall pass. It really will. And when you're dealing with something medically, please do your research, because there's a lot of other options out there, or there's a lot of ways. And again, I'll say I was a perfect example, right? I had a very crazy cancer, and I used other means and other alternatives to treat myself and use myself while I was going through it, which helped make my experience and having chemo and radiation and stuff much better than most, okay? And they're out there for everyone to utilize. No need to suffer more than necessary to get things that save your life, right? Okay. So, you all have a great day. Let's get over the hump together, right? Nothing worse than a hump day that's gray and dreary. One of my Facebook friends yesterday asked, like, oh, how do you feel about this weather and different things like that? And, you know, she has MS, so she struggles too. But I say these are the kind of days where I get a lot of stuff done inside, right? Because if you know me, if not, I would be out walking and keeping it moving, so to speak. So I utilize it to get things done inside that I put to the back burner. Those tedious things that like we really don't want to do, but we know it needs to be done, right? Like purging and organizing and stuff. So you all have a great day. Be safe. Take care. Don't forget to smile. Till next time, gang. Bye-bye.